If you gotta think about it, she's not your thing. If you gotta talk about it, she's not your thing. If you gotta think about it, talk about it, call about it, shout about it.
Well, winter's here, and it's time to cash all those honeydew checks that I wrote to my wife in order to be able to go to the No Name Nationals. So she's been going through the house, taking down artwork and rolling up rugs that she doesn't want to use anymore. We'll see about donating those. Got a bunch of garbage here that she wants me to haul off to the junk yard, and that includes everything in my pile, which I really don't want to get rid of. But yeah, we're gonna get rid of this chair, everything over here. But I got to go through all the stuff I've got, take an inventory for the Belvedere. So let's start here. We got the Sled City fiberglass bumper I picked up at the Indy swap meet with the ligand filter aluminum front bumper brackets. You guys have seen the grill. Still need to polish up on that a little bit, but it'll be a good driver quality. Good taillights. I finally got the seals for those. Those little curved things that go on the rear corners of the quarter panel. The bigger ones are the drip rail trim. This is the original windshield. And then I did score some rear quarter glass, but this one's got tint on it. So I'm sure that's gonna be a pain in the ass to get off. If any of you guys got tips, give me a tip on how to do that easily. On this table, we'll start here. Kind of to go along with the grill, I've got the headlight buckets. Luckily, the previous guy wrote on them, driver side outside, driver side inside, passenger inside, passenger outside. And I've got the headlight trim rings. This is the trim on the back window on the outside, the chrome trim. I've got all the pieces, they just need to be polished up. And luckily mine has the clips on the back. That's used to kind of kick it out from the rear window. The rear window of the 63 has a kind of overhang, and then this kind of fits up in there. So I needed those clips, and I was glad to find out that I did have them on my trim. There's the rear window seal. It's in really good shape, and keeping it inside, keep it pliable. Inside interior garnishes. This goes on the inside of the rear window. Up against a headliner, so I got to get that all cleaned up and painted black. And then for outside window trim, I've got the upper windshield trim and I've got the two side pieces. But I've heard the hardest part to find is the bottom piece that comes in two pieces, and it's got like a little V-clip right here. So even if you're able to find the two pieces, that little V-clip is kind of hard to find. So we might wind up trying to make something. If I can't find something, I'm gonna reach out to all the different forums and see if anybody's got some. That part there goes up along the roof. That's the garnish along the headliner and the upper part of the windshield. That goes up against the dash and the windshield. That's the trim piece that goes there. I've got the two pillar garnishes for the posts and between the passenger windows and the quarter glass. I've got the side pillars, and the only piece I don't have, and then these would hook into that. Actually, this would probably be more like this, if it makes sense. And then I'm missing a top passenger side corner piece there. So that's another piece that's gonna be hard to find. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I got most of the trim that I'm going to use on the car. Just got to do some sanding, cleaning, and painting, and hope the wife doesn't swoop up this junk when I'm not here and haul it away. Oh yeah, and the front kick panels. Luckily, my wife's at work, so I'm going to try to clean these up in the sink here as much as I can. I just cleaned it up with Dawn dishwashing soap. I bought the SEM cleaner that I'm going to use to clean it up using their products, and then I'll use their pre stuff that kind of prepares this to take the dye. And then I've got the black Landau die with the satin luster clear coat. So it'll be fun kind of painting these up. They're pretty much the only plastic pieces of the trim. The other metal trim is probably going to need a different type of paint, but I'll try to match it to the black luster. Here we go. So both of them cleaned up pretty good. A lot of this was pretty thick black. A lot of that came out. Like I said, I'll use that seam cleaner to get down deep into the pores. Spray it with the prep that they recommend. I got all the stuff from Seam, and then get those painted up. You're not really going to see those. They're kind of tucked away down in the corner, but they should look pretty nice. Gary Ball makes some really nice door panels for the 63 Max Wedge cars. Anyway, just something to do. I'm going to be pretty shy on content coming up here, guys. Not really going to be doing any car building over the winter, but at least I'll be cleaning, polishing, and getting ready for when the Belvedere gets back from paint. I'm hoping to have an engine update soon.
Not a lot of talking at you to fill the space.